no me agro yes three.
Peace FM.
Yes and yes how. Yeah no me agro yes three. Yedi a honkra no no. That's why I said let's make love not war. Edinkra. Kojenchi nyumtini baby a wobia no pay ye chiao ema o shedding. O papa o ene dahui. Ema o dio ate. Ampa. Ampa. Oje will be ampa. No great. Ampa. You didn't cry, no. In the meantime, Kwame Owusu Danso, General Manager Corporate Affairs, our Trasaco Group, at the end in common. Minia Kofi Newa Wada, Mr. Kofi AJ Buffy. Happy birthday to you, bro. God bless you richly. Hey, Kofi Kwasim Penny Bay 2 years, which is so cool. Happy birthday, bro. Remember this one too?
FM.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet Taki.
Ento ejumede ne so yenkwa nim. Kwame wo Sudan so.
Uncle Kwame.
Machi.
Yeah, bro Penny.
My namesake et say.
Mpacho nyame adom, mpacho we.
Ye ho ye pa. Na oba no wachichi Trasaku da ne ba ko de bre Dr. Chiankra na. Because on not taka say teacher ni bia ni obeti ato down Trasaku. Maybe I the can say teacher for say Kwame. Teacher ni bia ni ho. I'll be to ato down Trasaku.
I go around me do I say oh your money back be for 30 years.
Teacher ni bia ni ho. I'll be to sit down Trasaku.
But them is on the way to me.
Say no 30 years.
30 years. Say one fan is going to bonds body.
Asamayan kanu akei. Bonsu yo.
I'm going to make a grass.
Hey, asemo. And I no pay be di home come on. Na Trasaku, ade na ekoso ho. Yes, Musas SMB. What exactly is the story? Judgment be about ade as we seen the news.
Yes.
What's your side of the story?
Yo, mecha yetie fo nyina ne Ghana fo nyina obi atie omotie anopawe. Na me da wase say ye ba wanim no so wa ma yekwanya say ye meka yenso yensem. Esan say in the eyes of the public no em say Trasaku nkrofo num atutu mfutragu Ghana for eni so nti omo feel say Trasaku eye company bia ye chinchim eye nkrofo bi age omo sase
sa pepepe ne ehumo
de omo nyina ne say 1999 ana ye hu say ensase bia ye toye na company bia ye friend Topkins after TA develop 62 acres of the land na ye wono enti ye de eye Topkins for court. Yeah, the Topkins for court no, and a high court judge that at the time no, Justice Broby.
Okay.
A year final determination sir. A year 62 acres now. Yeah, pre who say diano. And yeah, dia a Topkins for dia.
And yamodia.
And yeah, dia a Topkins for dia. And I was actually one who say a year even and sasna at dahono 114 acres. A year bind dia. Na dia kano a year ownership no a year nungwa for dia. You declined to assassinate from Teshi, but after the judgment, no na court in the car say, "Yeah, the assassinate canon, a yenungwa for dia." But this answer more Trasaku more so the dantino. Obia enfane die, into Topkins for 62 acres. I buying fan 114. Trasaku the akano keep it.
Now the akano saying
the akano assassinate the court na 456 acres.
Okay.
Into what it free more, me mathematics na nyaka but what it free more. The bekano, Trasaku for dia. Enti ehon no ya ante ehon ase ene ye de call court of appeal so kasa na court of appeal e kan ye no ene osan ka say eye your friend is saying possession no kra na ye pe no ye ntimi nya esan say nsase na ehon no ye to free teshi ho ana eye nungwafo dia but okasa no wan kase nungwafo emejo mo sase once we are in possession no ana yatena sase no so ache no you bet me develop it or we are in the process of developing. That's what the court said. And now Osai affirm say 114 acres now ye tofia by hono. A bind there and 62 acres no so a Topkins for there. And also yanti e ho ase any a court Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court the same thing. The Supreme Court actually said the same thing and went further to say because in one of the more defense reply on the buy no. No mo say Ernesto Kra onye Ghana ni enti no sa 99 years na onyae no e was saying man 50 years and na court ne ka said there be I know the enim na so friend saying 99 years and obenya esan say oye Ghana ni enti eno ano no asam no kasu atwa enka eni senka obia to me eye bibibia biem 62 acres Topkins for there 114 acres bind there the aka no if you are in the Trasaku for you are in the process of developing and you are in possession, so keep it. But recognize say nungwafo and the owners of the land. Until next time biano, unu be air dele was assassin so and I say next time biano per se ukotua be a ground rent and ase bibia ubetua ma nungwa stu no because omo and the rightful owners of the land. One no simplicity. Now after the judgment, first of all, Topkins for now omunya 62 acres no. Oman call for judgment plan. In TCC I know say they don't have a judgment plan. Now omuji 62 acres. Let me reiterate say at the time na yede assembly call high court no. Sa 62 acres na yede omo call court no master t a developer since a dine was so. You see, baby, omo wie na your friend King's Cottage no. Sa 62 acres no. Eno na omo sisi so adan a omo sie wie atonton bi edi bia mema. Eti no sa 62 acres na ye kan hwasem no. Eno ani. Na after high court ruling no. Trasaku hu say eye 114 acres. Eni nsase bia na eda eye Boteman ho no. Eye government acquisition as far back as 1940. Ena ye call aban enim. In fact, eye Ernesto Tariconi edi kan ene aban no didi nkomo etwetwe nkomo say nsase na eda ho no nkomo betimi aban antimi anyusu for the purposes of the compulsory acquisition no on be returning nsase no back to the Nungwa Stu. Nti eye Ernesto Tariconi together with the Nungwa empenyefo no ena omone eye aban kasaye ena aban release about 1,000 acres of nsase no ema Nungwa Stu. Na omo release nsase no ena Ernesto eto a year 57 acres from the government of Ghana, and at the omodanema a year Nungwa Stu no 62 acres of it was closer to a friend saying Trasaco Valley no. Into no yeto and also Sophie a friend saying a year Nungwa for ho. Into Okasa 57 point something and 62 acres no boma. A yes 114 acres na court boy say a bind yano. Eti ni tete nyina mu say yeton sase no efri aban ho. And ye tobi a free Nungwa Stu ho. Na de ekosu KKK ni nyina ne say eye be 2 or 3 months ago. Enche bia be 1 month ago. And ye hu say eye asojafo. Any bulldozers. Any some land guards, allegedly land guards. Abegu eye sa 114 acres na ye to free Nungwa for ni aban for no ho. Ah o master T grade. And ye free police say encrophobia we asase so. Omo de soldier for ni ade ye ntia a police for mrem na omo be ye investigation na omo wasase no so no omo be fi asase no so said be yesu betimi develop asase enti enumu no na a friend is saying CID boss Madam Faustina starting investigation na Topkins for eco citing for contempt say or the ho ehye eye asem akort ebu awie na me de na mi na kakra but court no be bu asem nti me pese meka ho asem
menka ho asem
so but the issue I was see and say 114 acres na ye to free aban ho eni Nungwafo no asojafo egu asase so me no kasa sisi ana anytime bia ye be kose bia ye ko demarcations ye na survey ni ade no na asojafo no abepame ye eno akra de na eni enyan eno na eni enyan pa
enre
ya na eni enyan e ya asojafo mo metumi a kire videos a mo de etuo e kire ye machine operator no say we nsi fom a mo bebo no tuo adenti
why na this soldier for no ba ho
eno na ye bisa no ye nim but ye nim ne say eno ano na there was one gentleman bia on the Topkins for na ye adwuma wono no di anim a wo ma soldier for instructions say munyese mo pam mo munyese so ho eti eno ne yasem anka kwame eno ne yasem
na minim some of the petitions are called CID IGP ni ho eno so
see yes petition na ye de call CID no and a CID boss no efrey asem no say obi amra na yen kasem no ye di kan shia ye ne Topkins for no shia first meeting ye say shia second meeting na third meeting ne beba so no na CID boss in her own wisdom so say oye lawyer ni
yeah
and I say my share judgment no said the Trasako for no kano ewom say mo bibi say mo pese mo ka say enim dia ene me ma mo ankasa mo kwan mo parties na mo ye involved no mo nko pe surveyor na mo nko asase no so na bebia eye Supreme Court from the High Court all the way to the Supreme Court car says 62 acres near Topkins for the ano any 114 acres no any the aka no mo chichem no obi an hu say mini we asase mu ana say mini we asase mu besi na ye lawyer Martin Pebu wa frɛ omo lawyer no say omo form surveyor emra ne enko asase no so besi ne omo lawyer no mfa Martin Pebu call but the behu an say omo afechire akọ efe ne say those days na yes see I saw a brigadier general
pacho de
major general
you didn't free me and
okay. Yo pacho me that say ɛna your friend is saying omode asoja for ba asase no so nti saa nkomo na wo senke kofa surveyors e ba asase no so mo be kire bebia omo asase ne da na ye de da no amaso de be hu an so makofa asoja for abegu asase no so ye ntimi nya adwuma nsase a se be ye twetwa bia ma ye omo beto a omo se omo da no omo ntimi si omo dan esan se asoja for agu asase no so
Mwankasa Trasako for Money Empire Builders mba
patron
ebi so se monso mo di soldier for ni police for ko hwenhwan krofo nsase so
patron nye ne kre yemfa soldier for da enko hunehunu bia wa asase so yemfa soldier for nko bebia de ye ne say na omo ekofa machines ni ade ba na e ko report assembly ma police station say property fraud wa ba masase so asase no nya wo de no aba so a ye dim reso nti no ye ko report assembly ma police for and a police for started some investigate na mra police for started some investigate no and omo ka say ye be di asem no anase ye be investigate asem no dia na mo obi anko asase no so but omo bu so omo ani so e kwa na mko fa soja for ba asase no so
sa top kings ni empire builders mo nyina obi ani ho a wagbo asase da enso amasase ntokwe apro 20 years mebwa
no kre
ade
wo say ye de emra na ebuman na emra no ekire se wo de asem court na se asem no court bua lower court ni bua na se obonyo so a obetimi akwa kosi supreme court even after supreme court ruling no obetimi akwa review se obonyo so a enti no we exercised our constitutional right se obi wo asase so na yempene se was asase so na asase ne ye dia ye betimi de na court enti no court process no na drag for 23 years na enye yankasa ne ka ye share that car say ye twi asem ni mu for 23 years until we just exercised our constitutional rights what they me I mean me no twi asem na se me ni court na ruling na me ni nje ho a metimi e de akwa ko supreme court until sa constitutional right no brakwa me na ye exercise ye no
Niaya tine say empire builders mo lose mo court cases nyina until what's the issue
yo me pacho
yes mo court a mudi nkuguo
me pacho nkukuo na ye di ye no na me che say ye gitum say ye lose 62 acres ye gitum say ye lose 114 acres eno ano no eti ye twea ko supreme court say we
22 or 23 years
yes
I mean how long can you continue to fight they asem
ange kwa me say obi te say obi a otu fie na obi aba say fie ne ye ne dia e ho na ote eti obetwe ange kwa mo obetwe
just am starting to kway na say 23 years just en me di 30
ange kwa me no kopa o
and mu guso
yewie and I say so
mawie mponi
yewie anka no kre adwuma anka the supreme court high court kan ya court of appeal kan ya supreme court kan no enka no ano no enka top kings for etiom 62 acres mu ana omagye atum ana say in fact omagye atum say 114 acres no aban de na ye tofi aban ho a enka boni bia ni ho enka obia ni issue so na momu timi faculty kwa bi so me chinchim yensa say obedi yensa se na onim me tie interview bi omkoye wo other platform bi so na papa na kasa na num ton say emra na asem no kra no e wo court no o decide say ono ane 22 acres of na asase ko de beche me boss na 40 na aka no obe maintain na ka we develop so INS and Kings Cottage no bakwa me pacho 40 o de 22 kan ho say enya 62
yeah
eti afa adentina when your judgment court amount judgment say we win 62 acres who use the same judgment to go into areas which were not covered by the decision of the court and no any problem
meba and no problem oka court no I mean could be sir lawyer asem lawyer Martin Pebu lawyer Martin
yeah ni asema general
boko there
boko
and na dey enka bond asemo
oh 1 week na make up bond or make kasa
just wo de bia se maka cho se wani adindu ntimi mpo asem de bia be mentokwa wo bia wo bi but seriously sa Trasako empire builders top kings they asem
okay good chairman general
yes sir
name one say simple one so I'll start from the easier point then we'll go to the more difficult
Okay.
Oh, and I Kwame Kayano, namesake Kwame. Or say 2003. On say any man that's Empire Builders are popularly being said Trasako, but Dina Kasa a
Empire Builders.
Empire Builders. Yes, some man or say 456 acres. Yes, some man Topkins, any Nungwa too, okay, and all those any Topkins affiliates the rate top real estate. Now Justice Brobe of the Supreme Court on my judgment 2003 no say okay out of 456 Empire they do a while would give for and only 62 for Topkins and an affiliate no and then 114 for government of Ghana animal husbandry and food. Auntie, see I want am person now. No say in Kaeno, let's say Empire dear. Now you dear to me, sir. Now yet Topkins there, so many almost 62.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, the Empire. Yes, I dear some quite few because me a bonjo so. Yes, David. Topkins senior 62. If he said a document who are backdated to 1993. If he said there was fraud, Kululu near but now court and say you know so many thing. Into out of 456 no, 62 in Topkins or and I bind the and so I bind the and also trust animal husbandry. Any road, but actually, Obiaji to say, oh yeah, and whole calculations, and only 114 no. Into chairman. The long and short, and says, assassin, I say, I bind the no.
Yeah.
Young Empire, and you challenge call Court of Appeal. But before Court of Appeal, around 2010, no, and I bind a day, assassin, 114, no. I bind a man who returned about 1,000 acres to them, and 950 something. They earned 1,000. It's easier to remember. We are rounding off. Now, Empire share a founder, Ernesto Tarikuni. On no Timo Kutinipa, Otinu Wafini, and Momunia, that's 1,000 acres. Into a little waffle, yes, fine. Into 114, no, animal husbandry. I bind in returning 1,000 acres, no, about 62 acres of it could be 1,000. But if we say 100 Ben Trasako, then you know. And I Empire, I can't say, oh, 62 no, Nungua for Monfamay. And I know go for perform and I'm signing agreement, man. So it's a signed document. I can send you all. Not me best Kanya Makwami, but we are elite for court implementation. Before close of day, Chairman General, I'll send you the scanned copy.
Okay.
So the point we are making is a honor. Justice Brobe in the High Court, we are say a honor a bind here. Subsequently, a bind at the start of that land, 62 acres, 1,000 no one or the man one and Nungwa turned around and came to Empire. So there's a specific assignment after the High Court judgment. And then the remaining 57, or the 62 point something, any 57 point something, Ekabuma, we have that 114. Okay. In the remaining 57, and I buying so MIS specifically 2010. Now I day up for former God to him in the or no signing on behalf of government. That I'm not on an Land Commission chairman, lawyer, example.
Yeah.
So government gave us this land. Chairman General, I asked him to say, they did a soldier for me and at the time, at the court, we are assembling. Yes, they are buying assets. So it was after the High Court judgment. High Court judgment in 2003. 2010, and I bind this assets in my and the other man who one society my as an Supreme Court. Supreme Court acknowledges say a bind here. So if government has turned around and given it to us, let's just say that land can never be Topkins land because even assuming say Topkins document here in 1993. Yesterday be almost back 18 to 93. I would therefore now let's accept that it's 93. As of 93, no, 114 acres now and were Abine. It was only in 2010 that Abine released it. Into if Topkins is saying that 114 acres in your Mudia, government acquisition, is that how to take it? Can you take it from government? And why didn't they fight government? Why didn't Topkins file appeal? High Court can say Topkins was actually 62 acres, no? Then this said Topkins almost file appeal here. Almost filing all throughout, you know. Empire, file appeal, you know, because if you say Topkins for almost document no almost back to who fraud name. But the court, say almost so the matter there is 62 no. So let's ask Topkins. What's 114 year throughout High Court, Court of Appeal, Supreme Court. I then one catch a wood year. I then one fat and crack. I'm a traitor. You wait. Yes, you know. Now, if you want to confess with your father, so move now. About Chairman General.
Yes.
I saw now we are my first in peace and security.
No correct. Me pesuja for sempa. No correct.
Can be my daddy and yes, I'm the commander. Oh, broad daylight. We can't do this in a democracy. Judgment in a dahono. Oh, fra lawyer for some back in Kaya. Let me mention something now.
Yes.
The young Kanye, what they think we got wrong. You see, you call Court of Appeal. No, Amuka say order be a judge in my and say assassin the be a yes to honor young fano. The Court of Appeal say and can you find say judge in the back High Court judge. So I want to say where our weakness, apparent weakness is, but it's no weakness. It's just a small interpretational matter. The Court of Appeal say honor Mukamutia, I don't judge in a mammo order. And can you find for the mouse? I order no crime. But I tell you now, assassin, so the court didn't say Nungua and your mom bedroom assassin. No. So a court can say that this thing is wrong. But Yam Pamu free assassin. So, Chairman, I have cases at Supreme Court. Or Metro say, Nippon, you know, air quan assassin. Not you who say, Mumia Nunina, Moncrata, yet. In the SR, say, why would you can't buy no? And yet, Nasso, because so be bad challenge you. Or also buy a crat, and yet. Why would this so first or class if you put it, why would this no? So even assuming class on, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
But sir, a one almost see the decree is void, no. And yeah, one I said ya for no one. And I told what did that. And I Supreme Court they answer that in real shall go trace to affairs. Or say one somehow will be a you could try and class and let dying class. So I only attend that amount for all these decades. Baby, a judge in the car say other near mamma or dano. And Mungwa is not challenging it. You know what? Come on. So Chairman General, I send it to me say, assassin I can't say I bind you know. It's 2010, the High Court judgment of 2003. 2010 I bind Eddie Fama 7 years on. Is the same thing and I bind it. It's my Nungwa and a Nungwa a dying in my you. You can come in 2023 say, hey, what dear? What talking? What court throughout? What's your man? I see a 52 acres. Into only a 62 or High Court.
Now, lawyer, inti Sasemi over 23 years Amoda Sochi. Dabeng and a tubeja. Soldier for them, police for them, yet to tutu. Sabe asase assembly or chinebi sabi manusi suminaso. Na yankubo bitu yanku kuni pana ankodane bibi fufro. How long are we going to continue like this? Dabeng?
I think say you cannot cry. Oh, I think we should be trying and you do cry and cat. So wait to be in and you do cry because judgment the say Topkins also was sat here 62 acres. Oh, really High Court. Court of Appeal, Supreme Court, 62. Yeah, 62. And then, what's in 62? No, so say, okay, you guys have family car say, you see, young concourse. She almost a lawyer, young, so only 62, dear. When ya, but you see our person all day, only also say, and I Trasako, next to free Ghana, or new class, not to your Ghanaian, or worry Ghana, the Maya Ghana for, or to away free Italy. I think it's you better now you come doing those things. They be in your mind, sir. Other countries that have developed because they welcome foreigners. They be a foreign direct investment. Ghana is a destination for foreign direct investment. It's hard to see a JICA. So, Chairman General, last point they say, she assassinated for the Mayan, friends in Ngua for the Mayan. A lease. In Shadia, Dako lease me be 99 years. The land reverts back to Ngua, and yet forever. If you also yet treeable, now Topkins now, or Mushasi, or Moon Ecofa Suja free buy or more high.
Now, how sure are you say Topkins the little for the buy?
I say, Omona, your friend is say, Omona, said, baby, or more assassinate your modia, because Nunguano, Nungua no muni so oh Nungua o chema jina ya fa from what 3 times over. 3 times. And then so Tarikoni. Ona obo mochi mu akutini sa ma ban everything about 1,000 acres. Chema jina 1,000, not 100, not 200, not 300, not 500. It's about 1,900 and something acres. It was now there was peace. But after some years, no say now at times she can stand now. Sometimes people now begin to change positions and those things. But anka ye ban saying crack mu party. Imagine ebe nka crack be be me I can't come and stand on radio and lie about this thing. Because this conversation tomorrow you can get the tape.
Yeah.
It's the judgment. Judgment is way they are talking with me about assassination. So I better say any year. But if it's only my man for only me for only me soldier for only ministers only me buying or betraying say we a foreigner. And that's the whole thing of a sort of because not them say let's mention this side. Not them say anka case ya anko quarter anka neno anko no ye big real estate company. Inti wasa sama empire builder say asem na e court na affecting the business. And so that some work court could say them there. Udi nkunima then you can come and get your money. Also pay damages. Say anka ya sama no and then you can wanka banana the company are threat into pay some big sum of money. Different lawsuits and nam court. Into Kodia no Udi nkunima then you can come. But right. In that case. Now they are soldier for Abaha.
Lawyer, I mean, see answer. It's because me son on come on next week about any your bonds as some. Maybe also. But that's it. Thanks for your insights as well. Me that's no pay. Lawyer Martin Pebu and Morten in Canum. Kwame, send me bisa lawyer and run baby sap. Into ye chin is a senior basay. Your bed. How do we find closure? I see me a check.
Chairman General, closure not there. Enka yenya because closure no ye Supreme Court decision na o ma yen no. Anka by this time no senka obia asumju no. Na unim ne ekoso. De me yakra ne say enkrofo bi ekeka say oh papa no on free Ghana onye Ghana ni ade na wo say Ghana for tena se ma obroni be fa yen sase. Sansem no ayen ika. Egu ye hu fi as Ghanaians. Now we are being racist. It's not right. Enti obi broni ben de betimi aba Ghana be wi asase. Why ne betimi afri ne krom abetena Ghana say obeji yen sase. It's not possible. If you have not paid for assassin now, one of the assassin be man say because we broni nti beji asase. It's never done. Enti enjai sansem na e ka say we broni no free Ghana na sa ne man nti wontimi oni property. Even in our constitution ne kra no. We broni kra utimi eton sase. But just that, ebia years, no, be more 50 years. It's in the panel to assassin tuaka because we bruni into no what tuaka no. Semo abahono, yan Jim finish him. Debbie, many means to say Ghana for the door no, and no more can was him. Ain't no, the crack around say, I was say a year Topkins for any a year a soldier for more assassin or so. No, ye person free assassin or so. Because a two now moto to and I say warning shots near the mama and bobia and bobia yen yadiatum 62 acres no ye lose ye the ama Topkins o me develop ye now then they are kana ye atofia binding ngwa for no na ye pese developing no and o mo pese be develop and am okeka ye tri any ye ni ngwa for tribum ngwa for any especially the King and Wulomo they are very close with Ernesto Tarikoni o me na fofo. So, na mo nkrofo bi na hyehyɛ no mo keka yo mo tribom ni ade yɛmfa sam buo man. Ana ye bua hemfo no we respect them a lot. Eka enye se ye mbua hemfo na enka Ernesto Tarikoni ko mo man nkoso hene wonungwa. Oyenkoso hene wonungwa. So na me nsem yinti ana ase sisi ambo so mo twi omo man nungwa afo no twi omo ho fi Ernesto. But Ernesto there woni ne kasa no akra na me ne kasa. O say but they are my friends. So I don't know what is going on. Eti no soldier for no mo asase no so no omu fi asase no so enye sa ye so ye behu ne ye
muntimi hwehwa so
no ye hunehuna soldier for enye sa bia ye ko hunehuna soldier for na say emra na di adwuma ana masa kwame
emra
eti emra na so ne ye bedi na me nka se ye ne soldier for kokko ye ntimi ne merma no nko Remember no dey ntimi ni omo nkokra. But esa say yetimi ni mu nkoso no. Enso che say mu mehunehuna awaya asase so. Enya kamakra. Na unim akokwa me before me dem no be say me say o panelists na ready.
Yeah, omo ready actually.
Well, they may your time kakra.
I think I say at least Ben Ochianka there was some man.
30 years. But na me pese me can any say. Ye ni military police ni military ni bako edi nkomo panyini pa. And no ka say o omo de omo assassinate because of Operation Calm Life. Na omo ni ho say omo be support Topkins for. Na mi bi so say unni ho say obe support Topkins for a adentina Topkins for no omu yusu omu bulldozers a chire kro munya military bulldozer ba ko ka ho ebedwi yen sase so no man stop yo mo na ye ba se ye be ye adwuma as e wa sase so a ya to afri aban ho a na mo be stop yen enye sa na ye de bu o ma ye nyina Ghana for Trasacco mi no ka say it employs over 4,000 Ghanaians. Yes, 4,000 Ghanaians. Ghana for ankasa na omo yedwuma Trasacco ye tuo mo ka ne ade Ghana ha ya no mote eneso ton esase Ghana ha ya no invest sika no on fa sika no nko baabi enko invest o baabi krom ha ya ne ma ne nyina ha no mote omo nyina ha no mote ye adwuma so ebi a lawyer for ne ade nyina krom ha ya no mo ye omo adwuma krom ha ya no mo de omo adwuma
mate
so
ye be jana si hansa na ye be se benya mo afi soldier for ho ne ntia soldier for a war asase so say am come the calm life ntia bia na omo hwe amoye basabasa.
Yes.
Enti omo abisisi mu.
Anga kwa me ne manu se no chairman. Me pesa me cancel esisu biem. Say Ernesto or ye half Ghanaian or ye Ghana ni ankasa or ware Ghana ni wo Ghana ma. Enti sa ansem na ye ka no.
Na say Ernesto Tarikone o try Ghana I mean na that acho.
Ache.
Anyway, ye be Janice ha.
Me da say.
Ye be Janice ha Kwame Owusu Danso General Manager Corporate Affairs Empire Builders. She say omo na si Trasacco ene say Dr. Joe Dino yire no ono akofa soldier for you dying
masa
Kwame
Trasacco de me school for match on made nyina nim say metena ho manya be hia ho idie ya na ya sign to paper so
that's right
on say Peace FM here the biggest radio station in Ghana. Enti ya sign to onam de mamia na jana me gene kaka o say first no say akatua wo so
but the ojo there
say ya gene wa ha
also no ojo na akatua ha ya
enti onim pedi so ngata meba say etina na say adwada meba metra Trasacco
Peace 104.3 na Dr. Ben
chairman
one graphic actually back page
chairman me yam hwe yo
isa Maje
Chama general
Bokode
so nyame na dum na
nyame wo ho mahu graphic back page
chairman om de abrem wo ha
ene da ha yo
one story be yo
50 million even na ya koshina nana
re
hey
chese chese you will read our Ghana had to the tune of 50 million cedis.
That's a lot.
Inya kwa ke betum de atua bond ni bi.
Ana ya hye Ghana mumpa, as somebody said, may the last person turn the lights off. Because me kind story now, according to graphic Benjamin Honam Glover and a true story. Omoko she no Bondasi military base or training camp ho. Na you say Ghana Standards Authority in Penyufo, Environmental Protection in Penyufo, Afetio, the Drug Enforcement Administration of the United States, the United Kingdom, National Crime Agency, and Border Force. America and UK for ya so omo legalizing marijuana ya. Yeah, the year drew. A be the recreation, a be the industry.
Chairman painkillers ni pi o ha.
A be the painkillers. But omutimi convincing and say yen ri na ya chi no. Yen shinin say no. And according to estimates 50 million cedis. O the fan said dollar cra 10 cedis ah. That's $5 million. Ya shino.
Etumi tua bond ni bi.
Bebre. Ya shino. Na Sa Nkrofoya almost the Drug Enforcement Administration of the United States and at the United Kingdom National Crime Agency and Border Force. They have found ways to legalize marijuana. The enro. You be free. By here the end yeshino. Na boy and sema my home. Dachi minyan commissioning. So dachi your ha umba be catch yes say. We no. Ade papa. Ye beji atum. Yes ye beji atum. Onim say as at 1965-66. Onim say na gay ni ade na Emirates with US.
Aye.
Less than 50 years, less than 60 years ago, sir. But they said you almost say okay. I cannot for the life of me understand, say, Yachi Re Wagana had to the tune of 50 million cedis. Now America for, Ghana for, UK for, Yaba, Yadiko Bondasi, Yashino. Ashini na yedijatum. Yes, I know say I should say I high. But the man for be high because in front of bed. In front of bed.
We so high yencho. We so high police yencho.
David because we there
free range.
A legal high, a legal. Anyway, maybe me heading comments this year. Skips. Come on. True that. Happy birthday, Mr. Aquaplange of First Atlantic Bank Head Office. Enjoy your birthday, Mr. Aquaplange of First Atlantic Bank from Eric Ansong, A.K. Japan Burger. And this one says a belated birthday wish to our dearest daughter, Ifia Sewa Bruku Boating of International Community School 8 Nightingale in Kumasi. Ifia Sewa Bruku Boating from your parents, Mr. and Mrs. Bruku Boating. Belated birthday wishes to you. They love you. Obviously, dog. Obviously, Bondasi area hono. Send your shiwi no moko shiwi the same. That whole area will be full of unexplained happiness. And it just sunku be baba ho bi anti ase.
Anope mewira ho no bi ma mesre sa no.
Let me say a very good morning to you, Mr. Sam Dubik Mahama, MD ECG. Shouting out to you, Professor Bob Boateng, Department of Economics, University of Ghana, Legon. Greetings to all of you. In the meantime, you know that the Hamatan is here. And Koye, Intika say you would use Dettol soap. It will shield you and your family against germs whenever you're looking for soap to bath. Dettol soap protects you and your family from up to 100 illness-causing germs, providing you maximum protection. Wash your hands, bath with it if you like. Dettol is endorsed by the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. Available in all leading supermarkets across Ghana. Dettol, shield your family from germs. Dettol, if you move fast. So let's go and whiten our teeth with the Whitestone Dental. There's a place called Whitestone Dental Clinic in East Legon. You can get your teeth whitened. Also scaling and polishing, that is cleaning, root canal treatment. They give you a full mouth cleaning and oral hygiene assessment. Speak to Whitestone Dental Clinic today. You'd find them number 138 Bawalishi Road in East Legon. Call them on 0240-452-992. That is 0240-452-992. Alternatively, 0242-251-983. Whitestone Dental Clinic. Your smile, our priority. Oh, you Masakela. And hey, Jole. Bet365 is now officially live in Ghana for those of you who love your sports and love to bet. Bet across a range of markets on the biggest sports. Build your own personalized bet with Bet Builder. Place your bet before the match kicks off. Remember, Bet365 lets you cash out your bet early. Visit the official site bet365.com.gh. You have to be 18 and over. Terms and conditions apply. Remember to gamble responsibly. Reminding you about Ebony Condoms. If you have to do it with Ebony Condoms. It says it's your passport to Pleasure Island. Comes in different flavors. Ebony Condoms comes in vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, and peppermint. Choose your choice. Available in all pharmacies, chemical shops, over-the-counter shops, and pubs. Ebony Condoms, Ghana's most pleasurable condoms. Make it worth it. So one of my production guys wasn't born. Maybe Sana say when him Hugh Masakela or say they be on Tini Dinda.
Really?
Charlie bong Chai walk. Maybe Sana so him Hugh Masakela.
Hey.
Or say on Tini Dinda. Let me say no fault. I on Tini Dinda. Is I own. There be say a generational.
Anyway.
But or can they quite clear? Minya Baku Edi Banku, the way he loves Hugh Masakela. Hey, you have no idea. And maybe Penny Kennedy, but obeying. Just a reader, Yashin still Mintiasi.
I'm in the assembly.
Isa, Pacho, why MP da? Can you explain this to me? Oh, they cheer you.
Babe, cheer with
Joso.
And can omo o kan kwe no fa no pay.
Obesan could be man.
Nyame adoma. Oh, and they said be ameko. Nyame
adoma. Pacho, come on.
Nyame o kan kwe. Nyame adoma.
Chairman Carlos so we ko bio.
Carlos Ankra. Oh, beko.
Na I don't know a ho no beko primaries. Omo fa city in check.
Hey, dog.
Omo check. Carlos. Carlos ya guy.
Say
constituency na ga so omo feeling.
Oh yeah.
Omo feeling. Chairman anobe.
Oh they ma isenwie.
Chairman. Eba narcotics one. As a nation, no. Yeah, take it stride to be. Yeah, koso enya reforms.
Osi Carlos ya fa kunya no me premise.
Obra no ejaya to. Because me wonder nti obi benya kukuduro pa ne na contest.
Oh, ebi obi betimi na contest. Yeah.
Na kwa me kai say 2020 me wa parliament no. Yeah, pass mrebi act 1019. Na sa bill no na that parliament the free six parliament na 7th parliament no. One of the last in year in 2020 was to pass this act. Act no echo so eka senior mra ebo say narcotics nkankan and campaign ho de ekronoba no ho ban. Na the nititi pa no say mra no no it was to
I'm sorry say okasa mesri that me listeners say na be nya papa obi say they should have pre-announced the burning of the ganja. All some boys would have done would have been to organize some sitting nearby. Just sit and inhale. Francis, you dey craze. Isa Pachoto as well.
Mrana no.
Yeah.
Na the teacher pa no say the reforms be beba senior aban ne Ghana fo nyina ya pene say sector ye bebo ho ban because na probably be call police station and also be call detention centers and also prisons no. Say na mrantie productive yi bebre egu ho obe hwe no ya say o say one row and two row bi keke ne wo nchen a enuntina omo eda basini say law he was to reform say nyama nyina in line with the course wo aman ebi so ewo wiase.
Over 10 states in the US have legalized marijuana. Over 10.
Kwame, they have legalized it, but even in the framework of legalizing it,
exactly.
When they started places like Netherlands, there were designated cafes.
Up to now,
quantities are over to me use na dinyano na controls so. And he say yes, so yeah, legalize it. Na ye intimate institute to sa controls na jin semwa ebe hadwen.
21 states.
Kwame, when it comes to drugs, minya experience be 2011. Me koye course be ewo Harvard. Na me ba no me fa New York na. So it was my first time in the US actually. Na me ko be to say Harlem. Na Oldham Harlem Street so na we share historical significance of a place like Harlem. Now we share the people you meet on the streets now. Na drink akra. The American akosi na say Ghana since akra year started 2020. New law no ever in place. In fact, new law no regulated the production of cannabis akra. Now just a licenses ni say nyaman me what I'm aware say further work is being done on that framework and I'm not too sure where they are now. But essentially no Oshe amaya legalize ya omo to me produce say nyama legally for emra wo ho yeah inti
adenti na ye dey timi nyamra
betimi emra no ye betimi na make can say emra no kra dey just say betimi aye emra no yaye na say wo be hwe se nye be ya amanfo a bi omo be person omo health omo safety omo security se nye be ya ye betimi ni nyana ye ka o enkro ya ometimi legalize say nyama rehab ni say nyama no ni kura no depending on levels ni sam it's highly controlled na enra me kai pa na your platform bi so na e send komwe na me dey me na say look I say bia electricity production oya hydro abenya electricity and so oya so a nuclear so abenya electricity now we share capacity out of nuclear no relative to the other hydro no na so dem pa you need to have a very workable system. You need to regulate highly before you can let these things go.
Are we saying we don't have capacity?
I'm not saying we are building capacity.
But for how long?
We are not there yet.
For how long?
For how long it's also a problem.
See, Isa, Meno, upo the constituency. Yefan say for want of a better word, fachemi, you will be deprived areas of Wumpakakra. Until the issue of drug use, I'm sure, me, baby, I'm assuming you kakano. Fititama yen calling na ye chinko for we me boy.
Oh, million.
Basically, na ye that's chinko for we. Possession is 10 years.
Wow.
Until ochu so be kura 1 row or them 10 years. Fine. There's a health aspect, there's a mental health aspect. I know. But say itimika say ye we 50 million cedis. Na ya pejagum. Na US Drug Enforcement Agency, US ni no ujina hono. Ni memu, more than 10 states have legalized. Inti, couldn't you have used ubrofuya controlled measures? It can't mean fine. Are we going to continue like this?
And they see, you know, so I am not too sure about the legal implications. Say, idea number one, a beer, a contraband, and answer do and when you under say legal framework I work remove regulating the production of hemp number one and free honor as a contraband
so of course a court order normally
court order so how we could have turned that one idea ab initio no illegal how you bet me again economically from it. I am not too sure about the legal implications, but as a country, no, media, I'm aware. I know the Act 1019 that is in place. That is trying to regulate I know, say there is still some work is being done on it. I mean, reforms of narcotics control board. Nisa Sankrofu, say Mr. Chrissy, my name so that so.
Chrissy support the free watch.
Okay.
So say narcotics control commission.
Yeah. Then I'm sure the act gave to the formation of the commission more powers. Air commission need the resources I no make me reform that whole industry no senior bear best streamline in line with the ecoso we are say am I mind be so but media me say we still need a lot of investment, we still need a lot of control to be able to liberalize the sector to say senior I might be etimi ayano say you bet me aye senior Holland and US money started designated cafes while person quantities are controlled. Quantity out of shell who police chiwa bet me air control that. But hombre because implications and say maybe meaning pass a month will be or what sabe drugs you bet me use for decades or you okay will be so the first time. The first time will be so crazy and a common problems. Nina no say under controlled situations are now expect be also be onimo obetime a control say nyama but the extent of illegal consumption of you see
the discussion we always end up focusing the discussion on recreation.
Okay.
Ain't na abe mental health issues.
Certainly.
Marijuana as it is we yɛde yɛnro yɛde jute bags yɛde nneɛma bebree eti how come say yɛndwene ɛnkɔ outside the box say BBC you bet me there but answer na no ye can say yakosu janum ye see ejebia to police headquarters mamin kobisa kwame abodi ankan
Chairman General himself
na o say eja to police headquarters
I'm afraid we go through one is when it must be. I'm covered to join National Operations Department.
Oh, National Operations.
Department. My third floor, no, just the more at the Kenya Secretary. But I can't go point. It's a national police headquarters. I'm over National Ghana Fire Service. I'm going to me up a bois. I'm a gentleman to me as well. But Chairman, not even baby, maybe good night and power. And yet, fire service, whatever man of an eye is here. But Chairman, I will Ghana National Fire Service as a by more and in common. No resource we use. What do you say? Staff only ready to work. But I can't be an only answer. So there are also me and start a soon and need and any. As you to the cost for. Only not the cost for can Chairman. A bone you have to throw the book glass, a papa glass. Hans, no money access, it's making jump. It's going to be a status of money to a pipe glass. Hans, no fight and phone access. Omotima Boama is a chemical say, who think extremely pretty, but Serenka every sharp and sound way now, a thing up for. Yamyadom, Ubian, young to be a and a woman young can no more say over there. Then no more particularly go on to be. In your no idea, then your mom wanted to just say, and one can have a tea for us.
Mate, Kwame, where that's Simone Ajuma. Now, Shani and Chu, now been police for the and Machu. Morning now, but that's it. Oh, dear, in can't call me a boy, police headquarters and a pay. Unfortunately, a jar at top, FMB or now, senior patron, fire service, Wabi, Yoma, Juma, a tree, and then a veteran common. Or say, Kofi Aqua. National Youth Organizer CPP or saying, Chairman General, you're not the only one who doesn't understand the senseless banning of the marijuana. I screamed when I read it. Monetary value 50 million CDs, Ghana CDs, new CDs, a broke country burning money. Ampa, it is castle. I like that, a broke country burning money. Yes, it's an outcast.
The America could see an framework, no, as a country. Reforms no eba drug policy reforms no eba share more humane more humane policy towards what we have come to call hard drugs alternative to incarceration of people bibi kakra and now even the regulating of the production of cannabis is captured by the law. The American say we need to put in, like the all can say we're moving from Narcotics Control Board to the commission. The commission is going to get more resources, is going to have the capacity to be able to regulate it. I'm sure say over time we'll have a liberalized then we can take advantage of all the positives production of Zenya may Eddie Eba. But to say partner dear baby I want and can they see and run. I am not too sure about the legalities involved. Say idea initially senya producing it's not legal. How you can take advantage of it, and I say and only I am not too sure how we could, but I am sure say we have taken a giant step towards reforms our sector with time we will get there.
With time,
we'll get there.
With time, we will get there. And Niamutie, a former MP, Emma Okankwe North, Isa Fuseni, and Nadia me bomb money, me friend Inusabio. Now, Paul T. Anang, Russia Road in Accra says the drugs law in Ghana gives 10 years for possession without lawful authority. But if you're able to convince the court that you are just a user and not a dealer or seller, your sentence maybe would be reduced to 5 years. Paul Annan, how do you convince the court to say? That's where the issue is. But Dr. Ben, Ubisa Carlos, I think I saw Ohana. Oh yeah, no be sending me say or Shehopa. You say Enra, wow nipa or the brand new Navara pickups, Ekoma Community 2 Police and Sakumono Police.
Oh wow.
Inti Unipano Carlos Ahenkra Elhon.
Oh. Man.
It's or the Navara pickups, our coach Sakumono Police, Community 2 Police. Inti. That is for your information.
Oh, I had it. Chairman MP's in a big boy, Jumapao.
There's this
Adenta MP. Me saw ya dear be my me who dream. Adamu Ramadan.
Oh, Ramadan, okay.
When you say more car loans, or no, they are not a grader. And no, there could see consistency. We say, Obia, mo area, say, mo street in a horse, say, mo fra, no, mo de abano, maybe you hammer.
Nice.
As you more the no. Oh, Chairman, why are they?
That's nice.
And non interest Obia to grader, but
Obia be boy in his own small way.
Yeah, unique, yet here, become us. Chairman, I say, Yanami, or say, Nipabia, or ya room, or ya penny movie. I said, there's one teacher I have send no message. IKJC. Obia one idea.
Oh, formerly of Legon.
There's one man.
Debut, IKJC. IKJC, or a penny. IKJC is about 86.
Me can't see ourselves to say.
Okay, okay, the younger brother.
Debut, Kwame Jesse.
Kwame Jesse.
Only a different. Moses.
Yeah, Kwame Jesse. That's the man I wanted.
There's a man, a friend, a bubonsra.
We say Kwame, after the fire, cocaine and others will be missing. Say cooks, you are so cynical. Cuckoo. Anyway, meet you, boss.
Me papa be a friend, Abu Bonsra.
Abu Bonsra.
No, a HR director, Ewo Senate headquarters. The year free.
Oh,
penny move a qua and pen P. Okasa no tea no after way in cow can say ya way in cow. Or more 3 and kakaka. Yes, last week is now. Wow, done for Mr. Dupoku.
Oh, on the society, no
for no wife, sir. And tea. Begin video soon a mamma yako. Ya mention or money. Chama, so my share so.
So, I'm machine say.
Chama, unim bibi. Kana angasa, yes, I'm the Canadian. Ye ni edinie ma bi achi pa hode e sidi ko tisane a mebeka obi antemase mo a obi kasa wontie ni ye ya monima se obe fa asem ne fa bi na sabe wodi adi nsehunu na mfa so bi because se ye koye we onim se bi mu wo man mu a drugs bi o mo fa no ano din sen wiwe yeti ye nkofo mesi tapping time just because one person feel high. Tapping time, Chairman. Any man cause woman move. Let's not pretend to say you knew
how tapping time. High ben open.
Tapping time.
Me glue no matter.
Petro
ni na nkofo hia. Just say any man cause oh ntina do a bia o kan wan kan here. They say NCC o so mo yiro mo ye adwuma ye. Ghana on say nipa he kra no fa de so obenuma na kanda ohwe ho expiry date ansa no anum. Onum wie na hwe a ode ato ho no na wadwene kire so ma me hwe ho set sen ya enti ye hia education pa na ya mra na de ya ye no bebre ebi nye enti ne nya fine opportunity say nka ya be review constitution under President Mills ekosi sen enti si ya hwe na nroi si ya de yard papa ebe ya na onro ni bi o ha ya ma na wa onu ma enti na ne ode be ma okra be ka ya say onu ma hwe no wa nkotwihwen because ebe mo abo ansa ndo ni nyina efi we mo na omde frefra and the only difference is say no dey man no pharmacies no frafra ndo no ono betumi a kire o in terms of quantity betumi afa and what interval it say yes e be regulate na obi o ha na o pay na all firm no wanya accident da obo se tere bia wo hu na matwa kra wo hu mpo no wate bi o ha we mo an ye dey yes e drug but nkofo abuse no nti kwan be ne fa so a ye betumi a control the abuse enu mum na o say ye di adwene koso say ye be enchenchena twan obi adi 2 rows a shen boto 1.5 years you one obi awi aban sika over millions ono te ho ono akokota akoka say I'm guilty yes you anya hwe confess kan bra ni nyina emra wo ho
emra kweya
ya she da she be special for escafo ni mpanimfo ni ya she bi so ama ya aka no ni nyina o man ba ko na mu e man ba ko ya mu obi awia millions yes o metu esca no nko owi onko da ni fie obi so awia mobile phone amodem
obi kura 2 rows odem
obi kura 2 rows chama be on wan say obi so dua be 10 acres ono so twa ton a onni paper o ono ye hu no enti se e be di hu nkoma eni na enkanka parliament omo hwe ono abo unu an mo
as a parliament that's a musro
Obia on say stereotyping no so ka ho. O dey say chairman obi pa MP mani sign no ma memfa reverend team for jo or sofo no say MP na ogina ho say o ka say yempere ni enu ya wi ni yemma emrama ho kwan constituency obi okra on tiase because sofo si enu ya wi how we take it onti ye hia proper education yama omo nimde o ho ne drugs ne is economic benefit ni ade man kofo nchechire mu ye ne enwe se ekwan be ne fa so a esa yesi etia mrampo no nkofo yusu anam wanopa ya am no ka se obi taba bi twem no no ode ejabe som na obehu na omo de yeti no so ebi de yeti no e wo omo offices omo ye nom enti ye kan ye nka ne ye ne hwe kwan fa so a ebetumi yemfa mra no ento ne asese ye de to na ne ebenya so mfa so no ye hwe ne empress amfa so
minimum bi a ne ba ewo a try friendly side friendly epilepsy na omo hemp oil omo de mano yeah for years now no
Jema a man with you.
And I said no you dey eat that. Dog jam me three now here. Dog me ferro pa.
Jema me no.
Debbie.
When na me here. Jema 2 year dey pa no say me.
Say me here when him. Must when need am pamper me pay the me here.
O dey say come no wa.
Ba baby ade me fa na say as o bom.
Oh Jema.
Dog bom ye mo bom ye.
MP bi me money di. Me dey me nim die. Obia ne experience asembia omo ka chese mfa ho kura na se ne osi super man pekura
I don't see my ending
no omo ka title ya chairman general chairman no be say chairman o say David and some kind of many anye ho anka me yesa me mo so but yen hwe yie kakra ho tele bia na se wo se metra he honorable onye me boni
David
na se bi oye me boni mpo na me se mi muwa na ayede ba se bi o tun se be bia nipa ndi afa what rough road no what esi so
se oye adwuma oye amansa adwuma oye amansa adwuma enye obi a na be pe wasem
of course chairman
on the side any show trimu you'll be fine
on my dear school ni akọ the results so who a or say honorable say manya a who f teacher ni na man f so amama nti I say ye mienu say una wo man nyina dia wo ma a ma f a meti ase say wo nya a dia say wo ankasa so tumi nya f but say f dia yes nti you man wo ye untumi nya perfect you obeka say ya trofo
we nipa
obeka say bia nya obi de
we nipa
yen hwe kwan fa so a
obi wa hot town keke o unya no hwe on person keke that's all your very existence annoys them
Anti
oba fancy
sa no be dey just o ko hwe kole lagoon no to petrol 1 gallon
oba wende and obi di cream bia send me no say 100% Indian hemp here and no they are sending me no
I think it's on the
go for the juma
for hair and scalp treatment
also controlled if you be a few production no in fact
inti identity na yentimi ye bi in you said to us me too
I make can say emrane dey wo we are in the process make a act you cry a person in 2020 you could that parliament for 5 years answer na yetimi ayehu ejuma enti yema ye home we are sisa the approach and attitude towards say nyama yinya so sisa and we also have to be changing to be relevant and people have and people keep to argue say uhwe sika maybe every sector you cry bibia if we avert our minds to it no yes we be take advantage of bibia senior we are say hwe say nyama isisi na yetime enya substantial amount of money be cry be even better than the enya fi Kokrokoo a foundation.
Interestingly Kokrokoo asemi I think our discussion kofubi and Tiasia Papa Elder Samuel Anini of Finland or say if it is legalized, our health system in Ghana will collapse as the abuse will be too much. Elder, I think you don't understand where I'm coming from. Obi say, if gold, Obi say,
it comes to the mental health.
Yes, if gold has become a curse, please be careful. We may become a curse. Let the Ghanaian laws that resolve Galamsey, then we can move on to we. By the way, 50 million cedis we bent could have resolved your bald head. Papa Kon, go away. And then Obi said the hypocrisy is unbelievable. Doctors, judges, lawyers, psychiatrists, pastors, and preachers. Kwame, I don't want to pick on you, but if we had allowed it and developed it, you probably would have hair. Sam, go with you. Say, well, way Dr. Ben Akokiti Pro say, Ubia ba no de abechimiti. And say if Dr. Yankson aba, Dr. Yankson say, Chairman General, tell them I take offense as the president of the board head staff of CSIR BRI, and I've taken judicial notice of it. Dr. Yankson, I want you to start with Dr. Ben Oche-Ankra. He started all this nonsense this morning. You can't read as a man almost say a hair treatment. You started hair treatment, no be a hema pumpum. But Charlie, we pa the action is on. Anyway. Hey. Peace 1043. Pacho obi di beka and I'm in coming. Konongo Dumasi. I agree more now. Konongo Dumasi. Yeah.
Only GS director and Kasai.
Why?
GS director.
In Kansas.
Last week, only in Kasai.
Debbie
Diana Akahona or Momoya music.
Oh, I agree.
26 years, one dormitory. You go see years in here.
Nah.
Chairman, do ya, Mr. Emma boom for me, and now what will be a make a horse.
Oh, and that's a young meeting.
Now what will be a copy me on BC Dan and Yakura 26 solid years, one dormitory. A bind Diana, yes, you go see.
Oh,
Ghana.
Na Dr. Bosman Asari, a Juma Ewo Electoral Commission of Ghana, in fact, or a deputy commissioner. Ninkroфo na mebubo mudin eja mamubo din asembeba because Konongo Dumasi Senior High School great course yes you made 70 years inti ombe starting shishebi 50 Saturday ebe etuemusa to 20 Anyamwa because I was area.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
But I'm say grand deba Saturday the 25th of February at school field 9:30 a.m. President Akufo-Addo yaton sa frenom His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Setutu yaton sa frenom Yaw Osei Educhum Education Minister yaton sa frenom yese Menfenchia anopay Emma Konongo Dumasi mpanyimfo bi Justice Bafuboni, Justice of the Supreme Court of Ghana, Justice Mariam Owusu, Justice of the Supreme Court of Ghana, Maxwell Opoku Ajiman, Professor Kwame Frimpong, Asante Boateng, MP Asante Achim South, and Diapia Kubi, MP Asante Achim North, Stephen Asamoah Boateng Asabi, Kofi Juma of Gihok, and Awunipa, Dr. Eken Cancer, Director General GES, Professor Joe Otiye Jane, Miami Bra Penny Captain Collins Fosu, formerly of Ghana Airways, Edindia Tuatu Bibri, Police for Wom, and Penny for Dr. Fubibre, and Dr. Bosman Asai, amongst others. In Tiaja, great course, yes, in 70 years. In Mokwako, Eja, everybody chop for a website. May a great course with Mayama Mutimu Muday. Kai said PO Box 99, a corporate Okwapman School. Year 12 Founders Day Memorial Lecture at Basso. So the 12th Founders Day Memorial Lecture of Okwapman School happened on Wednesday the 8th. And Friday the 10th, House Founders Quiz Ebeba. Saturday or China Founders Day Memorial Day Lectures and a Sunday Thanksgiving service. It's weekendy. We're celebrating Barrister Kweku Pokwe Champong, the founder of Okwapman School. In Tiaja, Yansu Yedim de. Now, Kwame, in New York last year, during my visit, every corner had a certified marijuana shop, plus the number of Ghanaians who own these shops. Look, we're burning money and begging for money. What kind of country is this? People are ready to invest, pay taxes and all, and export. Sadly, I think Ebifi said we're talking about the use, no, not the recreational use. Dr. Ben Ochianka is misdirecting his concern to GS Director General. He should direct it to Get Fund, and I'm sure that something will happen.
6 years ago, the Mini Grass and I Get Fund was.
Kwame, are we serious as a nation? Netherlands have legalized it. Why can't we export it to Netherlands to make money and balance the collapsed economy? By the way, me, I have hair food made out of weed oil. I'll send you a bottle to grow your hair for free. Striker, have I told you how to grow my hair? Have I told you how to grow my hair? Don't blame yourself. Marijuana is used for several things. Let us stop the focus on smoking it for recreational purposes. Never be brave or why bit me or more dandruff. I say Ben was landing about saying I used it here in London. It's called Indian hemp. Well, Indian hemp, but they've written Indian herb on it, and it has cured you of your dandruff. I don't get it. Honorable Issa's voice is very low and soft. Maybe he needs some marijuana tea.
I beg you.
Issa say very good. There is marijuana toothpaste sold openly in stores in the UK. Kwame Safaka, are you not tired of this conversation? Turkey is an Arab country. Pork is haram to them, but they do big pig farms strictly for exportation. Let's think about it. George Kwati, how can I be tired? How can you be tired? Would you want?
Minister of Agriculture for
Agriculture so saying.
Omo penema and go for the pork US haba beton. Ombema America for beton pork so Ghana.
So at the end of Matthew na
Ghana pa. Ombesangu eno so aka ho.
Na me feel say industry get better. I know I met say advert be radio, so one of the major importers of poultry products no. Na variation be I know your local chicken. I just say importer but or local industries or 10 importations. So I'm thinking say it's getting better like that. As to now traditionally important for US.
I think
and we have to have a look at it. At this time,
subsidy.
At this time, so I limited the amount of foreign exchange available. I imported, including poultry products. And I don't think say consistent with that policy. Maybe we should have a second look at it.
Matty, I've heard about it, but I don't know the exact year. And we'll be sending me, Indian hemp oil, a blend of fine oils and natural herbs to promote, what's it doing? Damaged hair caused by harsh chemicals. Makes hair feel, keeps going on and on. But interest, I say caution, avoid contact with direct flame. And it's a company made in the UK, no, New York, our Brooklyn, New York. Okay, and a UK, and a ASRD, Kuza. The it's sad. Obi so the bakwa send me. You dear, you see gummies. And toffees, yeah. I see offer or dapa. I see it's awesome also for pain. There's the tea and the oils as well. Offer or da. I see recommended microdose 1 gummy for a 3-day period. Okay, warning: keep out of reach of children. Made in South Africa. Yes, but keep it out. I mean, so I know they are sending. I know they are sending me. Also, no, there's a no ban no brea. Or far no ada. Ada beda. Yeah. I'm fine. I guess in common sense and common I call about smoking and recreation into that. Amount for the issue of mental health abem. But truth be told, we are actually the Ashime. Ashime.
Why we are coming out for the very news? We
Ashime. Yeah, she we mashime.
50 million pounds.
Yeah, Ashime.
How many tons?
Yes, say 50 tons was if I follow the graphic story very well. Let's see, blah 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 blah.
Na illegal crana. I'm not going to me produce say.
Yeah.
Illegal.
Okay, maybe if you, I think graphic quoted it somewhere. Biggest haul, it was a distraction, seize, prosecute, investigate perpetrators. It was illegal, okay, I think I can't find. Well, it's 50 million CDs worth.
Yeah.
And then, yes, estimated at 50 tons.
50 tons.
Yeah, the seizures were made between 2021 and 2023 in the Volta and Eastern regions.
Where you who? Could be as well.
Cement bag 50 kg.
Could be
Dr. Ben.
100.
Chairman. Empire, this one, or say rejoinder, 2 CSO threaten legal action against Mofa over U.S. pork imports. The attention of the Ministry of Food and Agriculture has been drawn to publications in the print and electronic media to the effect that some stakeholders in the domestic piggery industry are threatening legal action against the Ministry of Food and Agriculture should it fail to disclose detailed information about the purported agreement signed between the ministry and a party for the importation of large quantities of pork from the United States. Mofa categorically denies the validity of the allegation, as it has not signed any agreement with any party. For clarity, the Veterinary Services Department Directorate of the Ministry of Food and Agriculture has on record a request from Dr. Shamaine McGee, Veterinary Medical Officer, Export Development of BBB USA, Washington, for certification for meat and poultry intended to be exported to Ghana, which was granted following lab analysis of samples. It should be noted that it is an obligation to render requested services, goes on and on and on. Into final paragraph. We therefore take this opportunity to assure the general public that no agreement has been signed between the Ministry of Food and Agriculture and any party for the unbridled importation of pork to flood the Ghanaian market and to undermine the efforts and narrow market opportunities of the Ghanaian pig farmer. Signed, Director, Veterinary Services, Ministry of Food and Agriculture. Okay,
Chairman, I know what Pia's one, right? Yeah, Pig Farmers Association, Ghana. The Ombe bought a Nimado near her choir fast one. You be this uncle Moyetri.
Me piano into I know I hear na only any mad edi home comedia on only a resident agric minister with you. Anyway, only on she will be anyway, is there any other comments? Yes, you do home come
reshuffle.
Meet you.
Shama anti reshuffle no abeba na be.
Oh, and you been abe.
Where first one and answer part 1 and answer.
Empacho in all sincerity, meaning say part 1, 2, and 3.
Meaning say
meaning say yes, in the EBD.
Na we part 1. And I say we o village no you can kakra and san you main one.
Comedies no.
Comedy maybe say we ni sha say na dia prepare kwam dia.
Aden ka open more.
Chairman say we dey anya racial flow.
Nering.
A replacement.
A movement.
And a movement. The president, the Ekosu in your one piece can ya can and they still can must go in one trick and I say, what is where you're not his own fear. Mentiasio. And then can must go no. Then Pana. Minister for Finance, oh yes, Surunko, and now all Babe, I know or that's what you as Minister for Finance.
I'm sorry, Minister of Finance.
Oh, Chairman. Chairman, so was a man that's who him too. Papa money. And the Minister for Finance. Yeah. Let me be blunt. Papa wa bobra. The be imagine be amaka. Every opportunity I've had, I say it. Wa bobra. Or ya no ni nyuma pi and he was successful. E do baby no say wa bre. Nti na no ni nyuma na no bi ye no. Aye no. Ojai to ho so obi meto aso
data bank.
Na ekoba ne say na wo say wo ye adwuma ye ntua hoka. E na wo ye adwuma mai. Ye say wa bre jai wo say o me amamo. Ye say jai wo say meye. Then we jai to ministry wonti ya wontu mi nya emfiri hongo. President ina dia also nyina di. Resign on resign because when you say president wontu mi nyina di. Me tell baby obi say I'm so more powerful than even the president.
Na resign na ayede.
Chairman, on the confidence be ba economy nim. Confidence. Utie speaker.
Ono mo ye president.
Oh, chairman.
Speaker say.
Speaker kan say tama nkofo te keke say ye be yi no MPs ne keka omo no. Ehọ na dollar na ho de sha say ekofo. Omo te keke no. People must have confidence. And open na me ne okay for kan say chairman. Me a professionally trained teacher. Your theories I guide a lot of the things we teach in the classroom. My colleague finance lecturers ni accounting lecturers ebe call classroom. Any omo accounts ni adeneko ka say one of the safest risk-free areas of investment any bond. Say o aban no hia sika na wo do sika command say wo bo aban bo say age emre so a wo de amami. Yes say
government security.
Yes say risk-free.
Yeah.
Inti lecturer ne ko kan o lecture hall this year ni next year. Na student bi ebe man say asma o kan o boa wo. Because ofori attack kire say asma o kan enye nokre. Na niam wo ye nyina che say ayenkoye. Chama edu ba bi na Chelsea. Team no na ombobo no malusu ombo ehwa na omsisa coach. Afi na team na a start winning matches. Say yesi waye bi. Yenka say wonye bi o. Tena ba bi ka say wonye ahia enye nokre waye bi. Ne mum nia ekoduro no ideas so wonyina wa apply ankoye. Enkoye so.
Ebi efi na ba be fa
o chairman na ya agrobe so say akokọ a ye bebobo nenne no so be ma wuhu sada na the very day it is hatched. So be ma obehu obe oba obehu ne ekwe die ofuriata must go. Now president am ye hu say o kan say we should be citizens ye kan ne ye adwen say ye kan obetie but say ne ye otumi aye say racial flow say changes so say movement of ofuriata that so no president o ne ye ni ontie Ghana for
ebi ana time so ya obe na obe
dey chairman na go sit that ben na aka say 23 or say 22 months ne ekwe die o se san ntema ebi anka dey some confidence be president no be o minister of state at the finance ministry o free ho bibi nti o free ho ya san kofo obi aba no so minister of state finance ministry o san o two deputies nti omo ye nipa nan e na o finance ho still enkoye o nti president wontie no onyi minister for finance ono de ne ekwe minim say nya de obe resign because ono wasi na adwene pise o tena hwa mfie nwotwe na other ministers ni bi so mfie mi ensia no matwa deda they are building empires there's to kan bi ni o ye ne say papo enye papo ade de ache no but misremeka ministry no enye work and pay o osum ya say ye ba be sum kan bi mam kan bi aman yosem na say ye mo bi atena o say ene tena ho na tena ho say ye say ko ye no president ontie ya kakra because sebi ye nyina na ejije nto boa kakra ene ye de ye oman no nti edu ba bi na yenso ye kire adwen asese president otie
obisi a friend pastor Kofi Asante ewonwa na or sending message earlier I no mean say message is not door so into office ma sheda na menkan ye into pastor Kofi Asante ewonwa so utie me a I'm about to read your message. I'll say God has blessed Ghana with gold, diamond, timber, oil. If these things could not help the economy, what can we do? Your promotion on the legalization of weed is misplaced and ill-motivated. Let's fight for things that will help humankind than things that destroy us. Pastor Kofi Asante Nwa in Accra. I have not said we should go and legalize marijuana. Please listen carefully. Why?
Chairman, say you're too good.
Kwame Sefakan, the chief advocate of Intampi, today we see you. Fawaz Amasama. I said, now can you see it too good?
Chairman, me see you too good. Then you to me the aye. You too oil too. Enti my fire adwene ko si fa kunso do ba bia emwaye. Let's open
Kwame,
up.
Talking about high schools, please tell Amosa 2003. We have an emergency meeting this Saturday.
Wonderful.
King's Cross, North Carnation, Makafui from Chantan Center. Makafui, the only reason why I'm reading it because your president is here.
Very good.
Because we free advert.
Everybody chop for.
Everybody chop for website. Amosa 2003, yes, more emergency meeting Saturday, King's Cross, North Carnation. This one says, how were the conditions of those who supervised the burning of the weed? Were they high? Chosa in Taifa. Chosa says, I'm also a past student of great course. I hear you. It says, Kwame, by the way, Sule Muntai went to Okes, not great course. Nana Anochi, Ejusu Municipal Assembly. Nana, thank you. Now, hemp has excellent fiber. Those are the things I'm discussing, but somebody thinks I'm advocating say yankonumri. Advocating bibia sremum. Kwame, drop this argument. Compare the capacity of the countries you mentioned in fighting crime to Ghana. You are not going to win this argument. I'm only also sharing my thoughts. Let me say, the Supreme Court has outlawed the act passed by Parliament. Peter Domi, that's true. I heard something like that. At least, why? In the bedroom. Now, one day, one fine day at it, one be catch say na weed no crown. It me the bibi. No more sound to my. Tell Dr. Benotre Ankara that the finance minister wants to set a record as one of the long-serving ministers in our history. Elijah. And the longest-serving finance minister of Ghana unfortunately passed away just before the close of last year. Dr. Kwesi Boche, who was finance minister for I think 13 years. Dr. Benotre Ankara is speaking the minds of 99.9% of Ghanaians on the issue of reshuffle. Let those who have ears listen. Sir Obama in Pokwa say, Kwame, why at all are people worried about reshuffle in government? And Oforiata, it's an NDC propaganda. Nothing will change with that.
Please.
Kwame Atta in Medina. Okay, this one says, Dr. Benotre Ankara, you are a researcher. Now, if your students decide, if your students don't perform and rather call for your head, how would you feel?
Oh yeah, exams. Now say students here 100, now say 99. If you all teacher in one chira ye. So nima. Him say legon. Oh yeah, exams now your percentage students di failure. You take committee may investigate.
Eza.
O ka say no anse wa kyerɛ sɛ o man sua de no ma feni. Etumi nkɔba sɛ ɔmo kyerɛ ɔmo de nyina abɔn. Nti onim ɔno ankasa onim. Nti ɔmra ne nkyerɛ no mu ye.
Isa Bremni Ampon. Mitie.
O hwɛ trade ministry.
Mpɛsɛ me de okay, we na me for time na kan mai sa. Mitie. Also trade ministry ayo then.
Trade ministry.
Yeah.
Madam for sticker. He's a friend.
Yeah.
Hot. Sticker onusu argument. Obetumi no why 3 months na oguso. Ena KT Amon enso ye hot. Ye de omienu akogu one ministry. Me de ministry sempaninu ombe kasa. Eleboa. Anyesa, I see fire ahead. Me I'm not a prophet of doom. So there be a say back wash back one mre wa balance. Omienu ye nhwe ho yie. Obi amwa ene Dan Botwe. Dan Botwe na nkasa ye striker. Obi amwa fi president Kufuor mre so why deputy aya experience bia ohia bia wanya.
The title is senior deputy minister.
So what yes. Well, experience bia ohia bia wanya. He is that competent. Na se ye pese ye koso ni ye adwuma. Na o de ne be ko ministry bia na de na ko. Na o de ne kwa minister of state ewo local government. Nipa na oto na kasa so ye striker. Nti wan hwe ni ye a ne ye pese ye nya ewo ni mo no ye nya because sabi den na okoye. Ko ni o ho no se president ne ya de a ne vice nsheda nya enya adwuma pi nye o. Wo sorry, Mr. President, minister. So
the deputy.
Yenhwe your minister ankasa ho, minister of state and osan deputy. First in yesen ka minister ni wa ni deputy na ekọ. Na enye won wa kire say o man ye nya minister of state at the office of the senior minister. Chairman no kwena meka. Enti enwa say sebi job for the boys ye create sa na ye appoint sa ye see ye ho kire ye. And yeah, according to your size, you send any attend primary school, no, according to the size of your cloth. You see, can say, Papa, na say more dra, near funny pan. Into president, yeah, Nanka, or Nipa, you 15, correct him, Nanka heading. Branda Champion, fine gentleman. Obetumi Juma in private practice, one or yeah, Juma will be him. But the American say, Inti Kayam Fakwe and so empty appointments in this one. Oh, enti me reshuffle way there. I think the president got it wrong. And young one wants to say, "Wakao baby, he doesn't believe in reshuffle." Enti sabi nipa no say I didn't call class 1. Na en kan send ye na e school no. O pass you, o fail you, ye be ma promotion. Say sana e ko dia. Ene ye hwe. But ye hwe ni ye say ye chekere oman o. Edu baby. Na sabi oman bi so president bi na enye se oya ade e soronko bia structures na ye adwuma nti niema koso ohun Ghana no ahokere wo ho ye hwe governance is all about governizing resources and using it to improve upon the livelihoods of your people. Nti susu ampa ebetun aka say minister bia ya man KPIs ya man no say wo these are the key performance indicators say after a year or two ye ba be hwe say susu ampa chairman wo yes programmer obia person otie irrespective of adwuma oye no ena emwe say chairman adwuma na oye no ekonanim nti ministers nye betumi aka say senior president kan ye nyina betumi adi ho dance say omo bo omo homode oh excellent omayade there be o president MC bia wo hu ni those who are closer to you say what you want to hear. They don't tell you the truth. But so betie any senior wo to ye fo ehye ye nkran say we should be citizens. Then na ye so ye bi aboa. So betie ye dia any ye major overhaul. Ye proper reshuffle. Ye course we there. Just movement
of Ja people.
Movement.
Kwame, maybe the most important aspect of the industrial benefits of marijuana is lost in your advocacy. All we know is the use of weed is smoking, toffees and jollof. If it's jollof abem, to make people high. Let's bring those out as well and see how to also deal with the crime aspect. Maybe we'll get your point. Don Kofusini Drobon. So my very last comment on this marijuana thing for today. This one says, Kwame, when you take the tea, you can sleep deep and long. Tried and tested. But as I said, my very last comment on this thing for this morning, I've just checked the legal sale, emphasis, legal sale of marijuana in the US for the year 2020 was $17.5 billion. I end my story.
Yes, Kaketu.
17 for the year 2020 alone. The legal sale. Legal. Meanwhile, graphic net, you know. Na ebifi US Drug Enforcement Administration. The legal, and yes, illegal attitude more kwan legal niam omade mra edi for the year 2020 legally was $17.5 billion. I rest my case. Ma me say yankonum wi no mpacho muntie na sopem menka so bi yankonum wi menka wo baby ada. But listen pa
General.
In the meantime, Henry Quarte, Greater Accra Regional Minister, no pay me chiao.
Oh, Madam Fu.
Me who na che. Chairman General, so if you were the president, what will you do with this marijuana? Tell us. I'll smoke it.
Oh, more be headline.
But I think I'll do something about na Nkofontias here. Beginning next Monday. Monday na Professor Safo Beba. Yeah. Okay, we'll start talking about the drug trade, the drug menace, drugs in general. We'll start something on it from Monday. Na Nkofontias say I'm not advocating say Nkofon konumri. Nah, I'm just talking about the economic benefits of it. Professor Osafu Utiemia Mpacho Monday Oba. Anyway, Isa yapon yanko meet you.
Okay, any reshuffle no.
I also back hold you on.
Oh, any mema menu ampenyu for. Mutrin kwan. Katie Hammond, Brian ne Obi, omunyina ye amanfo ame from.
Asabi is over.
Asabi co chieftaincy.
Make re-entry. Also me managing kwan. But what the American fa ministerial reshuffle changes so a replacement so however you want to see it and say but yeah yet no send ye hu niama na the president no so ehu no different mraso the prerogative of the president at every point in time to be able to form a government that will help him achieve his objects. Osha, it's not for nothing. Say Osha Constitution more a place ceiling or number of cabinet ministers to bear 19, but a formation of government in India, the president has a free hand at every particular time. Also, the exigencies of the time and as the challenges are facing, informs the government size, who should serve in what capacity.
Yeah,
it's in the bosom of the president. It's say reshuffle, say you, they are made it no. Say yema akuma emrafo.
Catch any pan or two right and akuma emrafo.
The information at the presidency, different from saying you.
Of course.
But the OGD president who say at every time, decision will be taken. It is in the interest of Ghana to inure to the benefit of the over 31 million Ghanaians. It's a whole let's still have faith in the president that he'll take the right decisions that will help improve our lots as a people.
We say two emotional persons, Katie Hammond and Sticker at the Trade Ministry. One go make one cry pay. That's Chrissy Reynolds are gonna pay and a day and no. Dr. Ben Ochre Ankra is senior lecturer governance department Central University and Isa Fuseni mribi treno emrache bedwini ma Okankwe North or say Obesan Akubio nti I think it's a very good idea.
But why should the people change such a fine gentleman? Chairman. But why should the people change such a fine gentleman?
You never know.
Politics first.
Now, Dr. Ben.
Yes, sir.
Obisi Minkancho say, tell Dr. Ochiankra that what the president has done is the shuffle, no. What he has done is the but the shuffle, no.
One week,
he's going to chop gobe. wake up,
Wow.
sleep,
Onyanya no. Onye.
and wake up again, that we'll see.
Chairman, but on a more serious note, unless there's something on the seat is why you move anymore.
But of course, from afar, the picture is
Because
different.
President Akufo-Addo, former Akufo-Addo. Chairman, me nyini so no.
Oh, are they? So no.
Chairman, asma make an otia say.
Me ono.
Chairman, you no.
Ono.
Me nyini.
Ebi I wanna win you. The problem is your GDA.
Ah, okay.
Isa no pay me that say.
Chairman General Medal.
Dr. Ben me that no adaje.
Yeah.
I'm going right back. Hey Jolly Sounds. Featuring Hugh Masakela. Reminds me of the late Faisal Helwani. Big bag. Don 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 don.
Peace FM.
Chole cholele. Eva. It says Mr. Samuel Decker is 90. Bless you, Mr. Samuel Decker. 90 and counting. Wow. Ba-ba-na-na-na. Awenio. Yeah. And so 4 mornings down, 1 morning to go. God willing, we'll be back tomorrow morning to wrap the week up. As always, thank you for joining us by ear, voice, text, and eyes. The next news broadcast is at 12. Kofi Kumbilson is next on your radio. Happy birthday number 68 to you, Mr. Magnus Rex Dankwa. A very good Ghanaian. Mr. Magnus Rex Dankwa, wherever you are, birthday number 68. God bless you richly. I'm sure you also know it's from your younger brother James Kwabna Bonfe, aka Kabila. And so my prayer for you is in the book of Numbers in the Bible, Numbers 6:24-26. That says very simply, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. As we the Presbyterians will say, Asumjin Kaon. It's a tough world out there, but still we rise. And so when you stop to say a prayer, remember to say one for me too. God bless. Good morning.
The time time of the year is here again. Dinah Hamilton Ministry presents Awake Experience with Dinah Hamilton 2023, 19th of February. Yeshia, Ewo Perez Do, Makra, Jowulu, Ewanum Nanyan to Fokukuda Midise, Joe Metal, Ohima Mercy, Celestine Donko, Perez Music, Benes Pamford, and the host Dinah Hamilton. And it's going out for a cool rate of 60 Ghana City single, 110 Ghana City double, 150 Ghana City VIP, 250 Ghana Cities, family of 5. The Indian Sobeto tickets online by dialing *725 *8080 hash. Ebetimenya tickets in Biato, Ewo Accra, Airport Shell, Dansoman Shell, Hacho Shell, Tema Community 11 and 8 Shell, Bachona Total, Spinters, Peace FM, Joy FM, Perez Chapel, Jolu. Headline sponsor, Awake Mineral Drinking Water, powered by Enterprise Life Insurance. Supporting sponsors are Beulah Insurance Broker, Property Electronics, and many more. Media sponsors are Praise TV, Despite Media, Multimedia, ABN, Media General, City TV and FM, Pen TV, Precious TV, XYZ Broadcasting, EIB Network, Footprint TV, and many more. No gate opens at 4 p.m. and starts at 5 p.m. Awake Experience with Dinah Hamilton 2023.
Hey, orange juice idie. Mama tema, anka mu nu mejame. Na why dey na go glass mu?
Oh, ubetimi anom. Na emum eye KV, vitamin C and zinc. Ya why no tablets. Orange flavor. Ene ye hwie enhwie gu glass mu. Eyi ba kwa tuma ma anane ya ye nom.
Me wife dey what time the chances ha? Obenum ni nyina o. Etu ase. Ah, darling. Me dey ye engu menimu asesa.
Hey, ukuru kan madam. What do you mean so am?
KV orange flavored vitamin C and zinc. Eye kama papa. Great taste.
KV vitamin C and zinc. What a glass of water mu no mo a. Wonya vitamin C and zinc mu ahodi no bi.
Enne mi mfi kromum ra no. Na me bag yi mu aboma pe.
Sir, dodo saade a ene na obekọ Osons Chemist branch bia mu.
Eto phone for 0302 245 334 and cry Adabraka. Anase Kumasi 03220 224 96. FD ahwehwe sa ejedi nkrato emu agye atomu se eye.
Ghana Health Excellence Awards. Emra so say your boy apomudi adwuma ye fo abaso. Wonima apomudi adwuma ye ni bia wo mpotemu a wo bo adwuma yie. Ene fanid ne komia mwana abaso. Ewo Health Awards e di kan mu. E free 31st January kopim 10 February ya. Kofa nomination forms e free. Ewo district ni regional health directorate. Ubetimi nso atwe forms yi free. Ewo internet so. Eye Ghana Health Service portal ya. E dawo TV is way. Print forms no. Fill it. Nafa kunipa one nominating no Nick District and NASA Regional Health Directorate. Me Mboda Baso. Ghana Health Service Excellence Awards, celebrating our health heroes, our lifeline.
Every day, people have money emergencies. Ma, I need my school fees. Mommy, chop money. Ratchet, mommy, rent. Emergency. Now, there's a new emergency number in town.
More money, challenge and enjoyment. At the top life we got.
Dial *770# for money emergencies and chop life.
For emergency access to your bank accounts, transfers, utility payments, loans, and more. Dial *770#. Bank on the go even without data with EcoBank short code for digital banking. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Imagine love in 3D.
This February, experience love in all its awe and splendor as KBKB Music presents the Vitamilk Love Night.
Express your love with a ticket to the ultimate romantic evening with Ghana's most romantic voice, Kwabna and friends, live at the Vitamilk Love Night.
Saturday, 11th February 2023 at the National Theatre.
For only 200 CDs single and 350 CDs double, selling now at kbkbmusic.com. Come feel the beauty of love expressed in 3D and stand the chance to win tons of gifts, including an Accra Dubai Accra ticket for 2.
See social media for ticket outlets or dial *365*1114#. The Vitamilk Love Night.
Saturday, 11th February 2023 at the National Theatre, 8 p.m. sharp.
Produced by Image Bureau with support from Prestige Rock, Ebony Condoms, powered by Joy Entertainment, and proudly brought to you by Vitamilk.
For inquiries, please call 055-13-13134.
Kokrokoo. Minim se why she. Me cry man nane. Now so ebony show one basso.
Money hon sepeno. Ebony condoms comes in different flavors and available in all pharmacies, chemical shops, over-the-counter shops, and pubs. For bulk purchases, contact 055-230-0075. Ebony condoms, Ghana's most pleasurable condoms. Make it worth it.
We got peppermint, strawberry, vanilla, chocolate. We got peppermint, strawberry, vanilla, chocolate.
It only the view is a condom. The condom mulia then it's not on, but double dosu got as a condom.
Said you bet me a check in a farmer APC in Sunti, and why yen sakuma.
Uti paiwa, fakina farmer, akuma APC.
Kake hawa,
akuma APC. Sisi yarie, waposunu no mpemu na yao ya. Fever, anawanamia. Emubia, kina farmer, akuma APC, ebe yefriho. Nemum na nuachi na enkoi dia kuhu doctor kina farmer akuma APC eyema obia ya wadi emfiedunsia 16 years dekro.
Ghana Health Excellence Awards. Emraso say your boy apomudi adwuma ye fo abaso. Wunima apomudi adwuma ye ni bia wo mpotemu a wo bo adwuma yie. Ene fanidne komia mwana abaso. Ewo Health Awards e di kan mu. E free 31st January kopim 10 February ya. Kofa nomination forms e free. Ewo district ni regional health directorate. Ubetimi nso atwe forms ye free. Ewo internet so. Eye Ghana Health Service portal ya. E dawo TV is way. Print forms no. Fill it. Nafa kunipa one nominating no Nick District and NASA Regional Health Directorate. Miamboda Baso. Ghana Health Service Excellence Awards, celebrating our health heroes, our lifeline.
Peace FM.
Peace FM. Yeah. Station with a vision. 104.3. Peace FM. Peace FM. 104.3. Peace FM.
Mima mwachi, kofi kume, mima mwachi, free Peace FM, anape yo. Mima mwachi, kofi kume, mima mwachi, free Peace FM, anape yo.
FM.
Come on. Mawo bohe wale mawo no. E fonko bagbeno. Enyela yito ikepamo. E kukuranya bano. Mawo bohe wale mawo no e fonko bagbeno. Enyela yito ikepamo e kukuranya bano. Ma wachepo yo shele fashion ashia. Ma wachepo ma ho shele fashion ashia. Enyela yito ikepamo e kukuranya bano. Enyela yito ikepamo e kukuranya bano. Come on.
Mawo bohe wale mawono. E fonko baobeno. Enyela yito ikepamo e kukuranya bano. Mawo bohe wale mawono. E fonko baobeno. Enyela yito ikepamo e kukuranya bano.
Ma wachepo yo shele fashion ashia. Ma wachepo ma ho shele fashion ashia.
one who gives you strength, and I will uphold you by my hand. I am the Lord, the one who keepeth thee, the one who gives you strength, and I will uphold you by my hand.
Peace FM.
Come on, say it. Hey, that's a big day. It can enjoy you more. Come on, come on. It can cash out from the biggest. Hey, it can enjoy you more. Hey, cash out from the biggest. Let me just try to enjoy back to you and God.
Good to meet Taki. This FM 104.3. Good to meet Taki.